Yo peeps, it's your boy Reshi D, and today we're going to be taking a look at my favorite hero, my signature hero, Pango, and I'm going to be showing you guys how it is that you can stomp the majority of games in any bracket with this hero in the mid lane. In this particular game, I'll be talking to you guys a lot about the mechanics of the hero, when you want to be picking the hero and when you don't, and what I really want to show you guys in this game is the item build that I went for this mid Pango. It may be different to what you guys have seen, but honestly I think it's so strong and allows you to have a huge presence in the game. This was a very smooth game for me and I managed to get a lot done on the map, so I'll be talking to you guys about kind of my thought processes, why I did what I did and how I played the mid lane to win and stomp the Lycan that I was up against. So there's many different things I want to show you guys, and hopefully you guys can take a look at this video, learn a bit more about Pango, and then try and replicate the playstyle that I'm showing you guys here, and you should be having a lot of success in your games. So we're going to go ahead and get into this game. So right, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is why I picked mid Pango. Now I took a look at their draft and I said, they're pretty much sole right clickers. They've got a pos 3 Nature's Prophet. They've got a Ursa. I said to myself, look, if I can disarm those heroes as much as possible, stun them, it will provide a lot for my team. And I didn't see any hard counters on their team. Now, typically, the biggest counters to Pango are Wyvern, Bane, Grimstroke, and in the mid lane, I would say your biggest problem would be like a Co-op and an SF. I would say if any of those 5 heroes crop up, I wouldn't, unless you're really comfortable on the hero like I am, I wouldn't recommend picking the mid Pango because you may have a rough time. Bane can just ult you at any point during your Rolling Thunder. Wyvern can do the same, and then your Rolling Thunder is of no use. And Co-op and SF just bully you out the mid lane, no matter how good you are. Those are heroes that you'll find it tough against. So yeah, personal recommendation, don't pick Pango into those 5 heroes, but otherwise, feel free to do so. You will have a pretty nice game if you play the hero correctly. So now that I've talked to you guys about when to be picking the hero, let's take a look at the actual mid gameplay. Now, starting items, I always tend to get 2 Iron Branches, Fairy, Fire, Circlet and a Quelling Blade. The reason I do that is because I feel like it gives you enough stats to fight kind of in the mid lane, to survive in the mid lane, because you do need a few stats. That's what the Circlet is there for. And now, hopefully, you know, it doesn't always happen, but your support will be pulling you 2 tangos to have for the mid lane, and that'll be enough. Now that leaves you with 125 gold. Now for me, I really like that because as soon as the bounties get picked up, I like to send out a Salve and a Mango. The reason I do that is because you do always want a bit of regen in the mid lane because you're going to be trading and you want to be able to carry on playing aggressive. You don't want to have to back off because you don't have regen. So I tend to do that. What I also like to do is I like to place the ward at the start on the cliff, and then honestly, just when you next send your courier, try and send out another ward because you don't want your supports maybe buying it and sending it out to the side lanes, because when it gets to the 4-minute mark, well, when it gets more to like the 4, 5, 6-minute mark and your first ward runs out, you want to have another one to put up, because I'll show you guys just how important it is to secure the river runes for your bottle, which you will also be picking up. Alright, so here you see I've gone and picked up the bounty for my team. I go over to mid creep wave, give it a little bit of a block, it's not really that important. And then in this particular lane matchup, I'm playing against Lycan. I'll show you guys what my game plan was in kind of beating him in the mid lane. I was constantly trying to contest him for last hits and denies. And the thing is, you got to think about it, guys. The thing that really helps Lycan last hit and makes him like a bit of a stronger presence in any lane is these little wolves. So whenever he kind of steps up with the wolves to kind of last hit, I'll try and lower their HP and finish them off. But I'm still focusing on CS in my creeps first, so don't put all your attention onto the wolves. As you can see, I'm still focusing on trying to get their last hits to get my gold up. So far, I've got 5 last hits, 2 denies. He's 2 for 2. I'm doing quite well against him. And I'm right-clicking him as much as I can. The thing that's really good with Pango is, especially against the melee mid laner, is I've got the chance of that disarm proccing. And when the disarm procs, I like to swashbuckle pretty much after that. And the reason that is because you've procced the disarm and it's lowered his armor. So then the damage that you're doing from swashbuckle is even higher. It's a little trick that I want you guys to be using. Let your disarm proc from right clicks. When it's proc, then maybe go for the swashbuckle. It's good, but remember, don't waste your swashbuckle in case you may need it for the range creeps. There's a lot to be thinking about with a mid Pango, but you'll get the hang of it the more you play. So I'll fast forward a little bit. It just tends to be. Did you see that? So there we go. I disarmed it and I swashbuckled in. His wolves are very low. He's sending them back, so I don't get them. But then it allows me to just free farm nicely. I've sent out a bottle just now. I've got 625 gold and I try and send out a bottle. The reason I always buy the bottle as fast as I can is because I can then use the bottle for regen, and then the bottle's been used, I'm nice and strong, I can then refill it at the 4-minute mark. And the reason I love mid Pango is because you've got the swashbuckle to help you secure the mid river room. It's really important. You won't be able to do it against all the mids. This is the reason why I said Quap is tough to play against, because she will always just blink to the rune and cause you problems. But overall, you should be fine. As you can see, I'm playing very aggressive. I'm disarming him, then I'm denying the creeps. I'm just trying to bully him as hard as I can here. He's forced to salve and back. And then, yeah. What I'm doing here is after the bottle, I like to get my Wraith Band out, and I think the next item that I go for is a Blightstone. Now this is the cheeky one. A Blightstone is around 300 gold, but it's such a value little item if you're looking to play aggressive. You're just lowering the armor even more, and it coincides with your Q. When you swashbuckle, it lowers their armor with a Blightstone, so you're doing more damage from the swashbuckle. And so far, I'm doing very well in the lane. I've got a lot more CS than him, and I'm killing his wolves as much as I possibly can. I've got another ward on me because I know soon enough mine will be running out. And just watch how aggressive I'm playing here. Nice. I pick up the kill on him. Then I'm not letting his wolves deny creeps. No chance of killing his wolves. So the reason I managed to even pick up that kill is purely because I'm just not allowing him to get into the lane. He steps up to get a couple of creeps. I'm hitting him, I'm hitting him, I'm hitting him. I've seen his armor's low. Right, let's swashbuckle in. I secure the kill. Nice, that's giving me a lot of gold. I can send out some more items. And I believe I do send out the Blightstone. Yep, there we go. He's coming on the courier. I went and picked up the bounty rune, which is really, really important because, like I said, more regen for mid lane. This is the biggest thing, guys. This is the biggest thing. With mid Pango, when I hit level 6, I always try and go for a kill. It may not always work out, but the way you want to be doing it is, as a Pango, it's really dangerous in the mid lane, guys, for any hero, especially if they step up in the middle. If they step up in the middle, you've got so many places to be bouncing off. You can chain stun any hero. So if you hit level 6 before the enemy mid laner, I would recommend swashbuckling into them and then starting the Rolling Thunder and chain stunning them. 8 times out of 10 you'll be grabbing yourself a kill. So I'll show you exactly how I do it in a bit of a slower motion. Okay, I'm level 5. I know level 6 is about to come up. You speed up a little bit. Alright, next creep wave. Okay, here. Now I've hit 6, I see that he steps up, and I swashbuckle in. Let's see it. Come on, boy. There we go. He's stuck. I'm hitting him. Second stun, third stun, fourth stun. See you later, big boy. That's another kill on the mid, and he's just come back from another death. So this lane's getting absolutely stomped. While my wave's pushing in, I'm just trying to boost up my farm a little bit, and then I go treads, guys. After my Wraith Band and my Blightstone, I try and go for treads, just so I've got even stronger right click, a bit of movement speed to get around the map. Simple as that. Alright. Okay, so 6-minute mark is here. I go and pick up the haste rune. With picking up the haste rune, on pretty much every single mid laner, you want to be pushing out the creep wave and then using the haste rune to rotate to grab a kill. My ult is active. The bottle will be full, so I can use that to regen on the way. It's a great way to maybe help out a side lane. So what it is that I do here is I click, push the wave out, activate it, take the Wraith Band out so I get more mana from the bottle, and then I look to grab some kills here. And if I'm not wrong, I get the double kill. I finish Clockwork off, it's quite low. I tell my team, yo, let's dive this Nature's. I cancelled the ult to carry on hitting him. Now this is something you want to get used to, guys. If you're rolling in your thunder and it goes wrong, or you've stunned someone once and there's no way you're going to get back around to stun them again, just press R and cancel the ult, because sometimes it's more beneficial to just get back to hitting them, because your swashbuckle will be coming back up as well. But in this scenario, I just cancelled it, hit him once and he was dead. That's a double kill in the side lane. My Nature's Prophet, the Nature's Prophet is all chatting. He ain't happy. My team is happy though, because that lane's had a little pressure took off it. And then straight away I'm back to the mid lane. I don't want to miss out on creeps here. I set myself out a couple of clarities because I need to be keeping up with my mana. I'm back. I delete Lycan's Wolves. He ain't a happy bunny. I'm smacking the poo out of him. He retreats because he knows he can't sit in the mid lane against me. Because I know he's farming jungle, I'm going to push the wave out so he misses on the creep wave. And yeah, I'm just going to keep being a bully. So it's kind of what you want to be doing with this hero. But actually, I see that, yeah, there we go, lads. I see that he's low due to this sneaky little ward that I put myself here. And I just think, alright bro, I can bop you. You're sat on about 200 HP. I've got my swashbuckle, so as you saw there guys, I just swashbuckle straight over to him and he drops like a fly. I was initially going to rack up the tower, but then I just went and killed him. So that's another kill on the Lycan. 3 kills against the mid Lycan, and that's 5 in general from me. All chat him a little bit just to let him know that he's getting slapped, as you do. And then boom, the next item that I go for, guys, and this is really big, is I get my Diffusal. This is the main component of the build. I like to rush the Diffusal because I just think it gives you so much like damage and just right click power. As soon as I hit Diffusals, I like to go around the map and fight as much as I can with the team, if we're able to do so. But you should be, especially if you have such a nice lane like I did here. Alright, tower dropping. Clockwork rotates, and they use Lycan ult to try and get me, but I just roll in thunder out and say, see you later, fellas. I don't really care. The guy carries on tracing. I didn't really expect this. I thought it was a bit crazy that he even bothered to keep going, but you know, let him do his thing. He's getting desperate. He wants to try and get himself a kill. He isn't successful. He'll return back to farming. I'll get back to the mid creep wave. Push it out. Let's keep farming. So yeah, at this point I'm just going to be farming my booty off. Mid creep wave. The camp's near the tower, and then if I have the opportunity, I'll go and push the mid tower up. Because I see Clockwork here, I wasn't sure whether to 100% push for the tower, but I take it down now. That's the mid tower down. I'm top of the CS, top of the net worth chart. Level 10, yeah, something that I mentioned, I forgot to talk about just now, is when you hit level 10, some people will tell you that the swashbuckle slash range is so nice, but no, for me, I think the mana regen talent is amazing, because if you look back at this video, I am constantly running low on mana. Luckily, I'm able to get the river runes for the bottle, But even then, it's not enough. You have to send out clarities and make sure that you're staying on top of the mana, because the mana and the swashbuckle is what allows you to farm faster. I didn't grab that haste ring for some reason, so Clockwork went and robbed it off me and laughed in my face, but you know. I will try. Yeah, he keeps rocketing and taking all my clarities off me, so that annoys me as well. Something really nice that happens here is, I don't know if you guys know about it, but basically if someone TPs from fountain to a tower, if you quickly stick your bottle onto them, it will refill your bottle for you. And I did that with Sen. My bottle is now full. I get a little bit of mana, even though Clockwork cancelled my clarity. The Fuker. Yeah, for some reason they're rotating a lot of heroes to the mid lane when they don't really need to be doing so, and I'm just having a chill time, getting back to farming, fighting creep wave, fighting mid wave. I see that there's a fight going on, so I've got my ult active. I'm not too low on mana and my health, so I try and help out. I realise nothing's really going on there. I get back to farming. Now, our team's top tower goes down, so they did quite well in their off lane, but I'm just going around trying to fight as much as I can. I've got my Diffusal now, guys. As you'll see, I'm going to look to be fighting, farming, fighting. You can't fight all the time, but it's really important as a mid laner that when you're not fighting, you get back to farming creep waves, preferably, if not camps, wherever you can get them from. So yeah, here we go. I think the best jungle item that you want to be going for early, if you can get it, is that Arcane Ring. Because like I said, you've got mana problems. It also gives you a bit of armor and intelligence, so it's just nice to have that. Hopefully you guys get it in your games and you beg the teammates to give you it. It'd be really good. As we can see, their team here goes for the Roshan, but we kind of spot it out. I try and chase Lycan, but it's just not happening. The whole team backs off. There's no one in the area left to kill, so I actually try and kill his creeps for a bit of gold. I don't manage it. My Rubik nearly dies to his creeps, so I was like, oh no, I don't want to let you die, bro. Stop. These wolves are going for him as well. That was very Papega. Not everything I do is that good, but yeah, I just wanted to keep my Rubik alive there. Back to farming, use the ring for mana regen. You'll see that when I use mana items, when I use my bottle or this arcane ring, you can see that I'm constantly backpacking the Wraith Band to get more mana. It's something you want to be doing too, guys. It's really efficient. You know, it's pro stuff, so you definitely want to be doing that. And the second item that I go for is Ags. Now, Ags on Pango with the level 15 talent. Like this is very crucial. If you intend on going Ags, please get the 2.5 shield crash cooldown in ball talent, because those two side by side are so strong. You output so much damage. So that's mainly what I'm gonna go. As you can see, I'm looking to constantly fight. So as soon as I see my team taking a fight top, I walk over and I kill the Clockwork. I see some stuff going on bottom, so I TP bottom to fight here, or defend the tower at the very least. I come for the Arcane Rune, lovely. And yeah, when you get nice runes like this, a Haste Rune and Arcane Rune, guys, they're like mini power spikes. You can use them to either fight, or like I'm doing here, I wanted to kind of farm with it as much as I can. It reduces the cooldown on my swashbuckle. Now I can just farm even faster with it. So we'll take a look at the next bit of activity. Ooh, there we go, lads. I catch Nature's Prophet trying to farm the mid lane, so I just jump on him. He was gonna TP out, but I didn't want to let him TP out. I wanted to secure the kill, so I had to use my Rolling Thunder to chase on him. Can't be letting him get away like that in my face, boys. Pure disrespect. What I'm doing here is I've killed the Nature's Prophet. If you take a look at the map, I can see that Ursa showing bottom, and he's the only real person that Ursa and Clockwork are the only heroes that I even think can cause me problems. So actually, I think, alright, let me soak up their farm. So I'm farming their side of the jungle here. I'm not scared to do so. Weaver pops up, but it's not a problem to me. So I'm kind of bullying them on the map even more than I initially was doing. So I see a fight going on top, TP top, and try and help my team out. I don't want this Lycan to get any kills. He's just running. Every time he's been ulting, he's not been really securing objectives. So he's not achieving what he wants to achieve. As a Lycan, you want to be taking towers as much as possible. I'm stopping him from doing that, so that in itself is a success. The fact that I didn't manage to kill him isn't that much of a problem. I saw that my team got Clumsy Net, so I really like Clumsy Net because it's giving you attributes, giving you mana regen, and then the active is quite nice on Pango. You can use it while you're rolling. So now I've got my Ags. Now, when you hit the Ags, and you should 100% be, well, hopefully be level 15 or higher, please look to fight. Ask your team to fight. Ask your team to smoke, because this is the biggest power spike you'll get all game. It's an insane power spike, and I'll show you guys just how strong it is in the next fight. Okay, I spot that my team's fighting on the mini-map. I see a couple of heroes, perfect opportunity to get it going. Stun one, stun the second, keep him there, go around. Rubik finishes him off for me, and then Nature's is stood ready to get banged. Everything's looking good for the team. I'm fighting when I've got a power spike, and 9 times out of 10 the fight will always go your way. Let's go. So, to be honest, from here onwards the game kind of sees itself out, but I kind of wanted to show you guys how effective this Diffusal is, and the Aghanim Scepter and the level 15. Like, those items together can win you games. And I'll give you one other little trick that I do. It's up to you guys whether you want to do this one. From personal experience on Pango with the Ags, you tend to run out of mana quite quick. Like, say you use Rolling Thunder, you press W. By the time you're at your Rolling Thunder, you don't have a lot of mana. You're probably going to swashbuckle and W again, and you're going to be kind of depleted. So what I like to do is I like to keep 3 mangoes on me at all times, and have them equipped. If I know I'm going to fight, I'll equip them. So then I can quickly, you can do 2 things. You can backpack your Aghanims, eat the mangoes, put it back for efficiency, so you get more mana from the mangoes. Or if you're a cheeky little boy like me, I like to drop my Ags on the floor real quick, spam my mangoes, and pick it back up. Obviously, I don't want to advise you to do that because it's risky. You could get your Ags stolen off you, but if you do it at the right time, it's fine. So that's completely down to you guys. It's a little, don't try at home, but try it if you want, kind of thing. I see Nature's Prophet out of position again, so I'm just going to eat him up. To be honest, guys, I'm that strong. I'm not scared of any heroes. I'm now in the middle of 3 heroes. I just don't care. I fight the Clockwork. Weaver gets picked up. 3 kills. Obviously, the team comes and helps me out, but I've got that much of a power spike that I'm not scared. I'm on 13k net worth, guys. Like, way above the next person, which is Lycan. I'm farmed to hell. I'm not scared of anyone or anything in this particular game. And the item that I go for next, just to like kind of bully the enemy team even harder, is Basher. Basher on Pango is really nice because your swashbuckle can trigger the bash. You can bash people from swashbuckling, then you can bash people when you're using your shield crash if you have the Axe. It's just a great item to have. So now I'm just full damage items, full aggro mode, and it pays off for me really well. So we'll take a look at kind of the next fight. As you can see, I spot the Ursa, not scared of him. In other games you'd be scared of an Ursa at this point in the game, but I'm just that far ahead that I'm just disarming him, finishing him off. I'm godlike. I'm all chatting him because I'm a cheeky lad like that, you know. Beep beep, try a bit harder next time, bruv. You know what I mean? Just some free head banter there. And to be honest, I'm just doing what I should be doing, guys. I am farming efficiently, trying to push out lanes with the swashbuckle, and if there's an opportunity to kill someone, I'm killing them. Simple as that. Alright, I see a fight in the mid lane. I TP to help the team out. Their team is kind of fighting without Ursa, so they're taking a 4v5 pretty much. So this is a very advantageous fight for us to take. No kills happened so far in this particular fight. Did you see? Wait. I have absolutely no mana right now, but I know that the fight's going to keep going on. So I actually equipped the mangoes, and I'm guessing I dropped the ags. Yep. Boom. Pick it back up real quick and get back into the fight with a little bit of mana. Finish off the Ursa. Easy. Oh, hello natures. He's had enough. He's just, fuck this. I've been caught out every time. I don't even want my items. F this game. GG. He's basically calling GG. He's gifted me some items. What a lad. Did I really hurt you boys that bad? I'm clearly feeling very confident and probably a bit too cocky. But you know, when you're having a great game, I guess you can't help it. 10-0. Their team's not trying. And so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. Now, what I want to touch upon really is the main things that I want you guys to take from this game. So primarily, I want you guys to play the mid lane correctly, and it means don't be afraid to play aggressive. Apart from the matchups that I spoke to you guys about, which was the SF and Co-op, you always have a chance of winning the other matchups. And if you play it correctly, you will do. Like I said, if it's efficient for you to do so, trade right clicks. You've got to, at level 2, you've got to disarm. So you can be disarming them. And then once you've disarmed them, you can use the swashbuckle to do more damage. That's the most optimal time to be looking to play aggressive in the mid lane. However, you have to make sure that you're not like swashbuckling the range creep, getting it low and then allowing him to deny it or something like that. Your swashbuckles have to be smart and using them at the right time. But with experience, you'll get better at knowing when to use it. Now, the times that I'll tell you never to use your swashbuckle is at the 4-minute mark, 6-minute mark, 8-minute mark. You need to not use it. Let the range creep go or whatever. You need to save your swashbuckle because that's what then allows you to secure the bounty rune a lot easier. That's just a little bit of advice that I want to give you to help you guys secure that rune for your bottle. Now, apart from that, yes, please rush Diffusal after you finished your Wraith Band, your Treads, and if you want, grab that Value Blightstone. That's the perfect time to be getting the Diffusal, and once you've got that, it's a bit of a power spike for you. You'll be very strong. Maybe try and smoke up, play with a team, or like I said, you can just push out the mid wave and rotate and get some kills. It's a great way to help side lanes out and yourself by picking up some kills. And then, most importantly, get that Aghanim Scepter, please, and get to that 2.5 second cooldown talent. Like I said, that's your next biggest power spike, and that is your biggest power spike of the game. You should be looking to fight with your team then. You should be looking for your team to smoke up with you. And yeah, in between the times that you're like pushing out the mid creep wave or you're rotating to use your Rolling Thunder to get killed in side lanes, just please spend a lot of your time farming creep camps, and obviously you sending out clarities and making sure that you've got the mana to farm creep camps with your swashbuckle. This is what leads you to get very farmed on a Pango. Even with this build that doesn't have Javelin in, you can still get your farm, as I showed you guys, and you should have a pretty nice and comfortable game. And hopefully you'll be bopping enemies in your games as a mid Pango. So yeah, that's kind of all from me on this particular video. I really hope you guys found it useful. I really hope you enjoyed the concepts that I've been talking about here, and please follow this, guys. Try it out and then give me a bit of feedback on how this item build felt and how you felt playing Pango in the mid lane. I'm very curious to hear about how you guys get on, and I hope you enjoy the guide that I made for you today. If you enjoyed the guide, please let me know. Subscribe to the channel. Pop your thoughts in the comment section. Or even better, if you want to watch me live playing this hero in the mid lane or the off lane, that I tend to do quite a lot, www.twitch.tv/reshid. Alright, thank you very much, boys. Peace out, take care, I'll catch you around.